Alright, let the show begin. Greetings of all people. Welcome to all Play Games combatants and all wonderful glories. It's Super Matthew Bro. Back again with another video. Another stream, actually. Well, it's episode 70. Let's go, everybody. Looks like Miguel is here. We'll probably have AB join us a little bit later. Yeah, he's also doing some stuff here with editing with the other guys. But welcome to Play Games. This is Matt's Mugen SmackDown. I got a little bit late, but taking care of some family business, and also my girlfriend Mary at the time. She's taking care of a few things. She's actually sick at the moment, so you can give thoughts and prayers to my girl Mary, or Mariana, because she and I were sick at the same time, and I caught her cold and trying to get back out here and try to stream with this one. But welcome everybody. If you guys are excited about the episode, be sure to hit the like button and ring that notification bell and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Look forward to seeing more content like this in the future. Alright, we got a lot of things to talk about because there's SmackDown and there's going to be a lot of action planned for both sides. And, well, we get things started with multiple stuff here. Let's see, look at our first. Well, unfortunately, it was Mario Day. I was supposed to do this on the 10th of March. It didn't work out well, unfortunately. So, of course, it's a little late, but Mario Day is also featuring. But the new movie is coming out around the 5th, so look forward to that. That'd be pretty interesting. I'm actually excited to see that Mario movie pretty soon. But speaking of Mario, we're in looks like we're going to be in the Mushroom Kingdom for this one, I believe. I don't think I have the stage just yet. Or do I? I'll figure things out when I can. And we got trade deadline updates, and our main event is planned. We have a huge 6-way match. We have top some matches of the card. We have Demitri, the big bad Blade. Yeah, Blade, undefeated, but now he's the main event material. I guess Blade's been tired of all the talk of, doing all these open challenges, but now he wants to focus on becoming a champion. Also, as you can see, there's some new upgrades, and also there's some new members joining on the SmackDown brand, courtesy of the trade deadline, as a matter of fact. And I'm excited, man. Bro, I'm very excited to see what all of our new people can bring. Only a few people are going to be debuting today since the trade deadline's already over with now, and plus some huge returns that are coming back on the scene. You've probably seen that on the card. Naruto and Sasuke are back from a long injury. They're returning back from this probably their first match back with some new help, actually. And then Link and Falcon, who of course got traded, coming over from the trade deadline. Link and Falcon are also available. They're making their debut. I believe Captain Falcon was here on SmackDown, and Link as well too. So they're making themselves fresh at home. They kind of have the experience on this roster back in Neo's show. And we're gonna get things. But at the bottom, we do have also with a huge women's. Unfortunately for the bounty hunters, they also said they said their last goodbyes over to ECW over there on the ECW brand. So they're gonna they'll be traded over there. Leanne and Claudia did say their final goodbyes after losing so many matches. I'm like, you know what? I think Chun-Li made a good decision of trading those two. And now I only have Samus by herself. And moving forward now, it's a singles competition, so we'll see Samus in that women's division, possibly for that GPX women's title in the near future. So Samus can focus on her own stuff. I mean, I love me some Samus. You know me. I love me some Metroid, bro. Love me some good old Metroid on the double. And of course, Sonic and Crono meet off in a Cruiserweight title match, because we saw Sonic also win that number one contendership in that double feature episode, which, by the way, I forgot to do double feature, so my apologies for that one. That's going to be happening pretty soon. But let's get to our first match. This will be indeed. BL's got a little bit of a bonus preview, actually, because we're also going to be doing it before we get ready for the original matches. Got a bit of a bonus surprise. And also, I believe I also got some new picks from that whole bet I placed with AB over there on Raw. And I visited Raw, and We also got new champions at Armageddon, also too. Let's go take a look. So we'll see the new previews of the new characters I picked up, and also I think there's new updates and here and there. It's gonna be interesting to watch. And a new Hulk, actually. So let's take a look at the brand new updates, and plus getting a little surprise. Crashman is now here on SmackDown. We'll take a look at his stuff. He'll be up first to start things off for the stream here. I want to get things ready since I'm rambling. And I got Raiden from that trade with AB from Raw. Axel Stone and Blaze Fielding now part of the show. They're making their waves, make some good waves on SmackDown. Let's see who Crash is gonna face. Who am I gonna see? You know what? I actually want to see an interesting match with Bomberman. Battle of the Bombs here. Crash Bombs versus Bomberman. What do you guys say? A little bit of a bonus for you guys since we're going live today. Very impromptu here, so it's especially seeing the debut of I guess he's back on SmackDown since Neo had him at first. But here we go, Battle of the Bombs here to start things off. Ready to kick butt, engage. Let's do it. Bomberman already trying to spoil the debut of / return of Crashman. Big old Crash Bombs. Crash going for a big super drill attack, but it's not going to work any further. We're going to get things started with our first impromptu of matches. See some more new talents here. A nice little refresher to get things started for the blue brand here on Mugen SmackDown. Big bombs, bomb punch coming. Those I think both of them show double collision. Now for the big race, the skate bombs come up in handy, doing amount of good damage. Big uppercut and the ball that big cake bomb out, so some huge attacks now. And now the crash bomb spams, and it does connect. That is beautiful right there by Crashman. Going for that trade deadline. And for that, of course, also won that bet with the Chiefs win that Super Bowl. Go Chiefs. Destroying those pesky Eagles. Ooh, bomb rocket, but nobody home there. That might be costly. Crashman gets around one win. See what he has to offer. That was a Crashman now stunned himself. And now for the bomb rocket. Dude, he just chipped it a little bit. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves and enjoying your Friday. Hope also we do some follow Fridays here. Back up there. Big horde of bombs. Big crash, super crash bombs. Another set of crash bombs planting on Bomberman. Doing some heavy damage. Really close, nice kick there. Crashman trying to make himself at home here. Oh! The dig. The good old dig, the drills. Good amount of damage, and now again, big jump kick to end off that whole set of measures here. And Crashman completes his debut here on Mass Mugen SmackDown / Return 2-0. Nice to be back on commentary again. Good to be back for a little bit. Pretty convincing win for Crashman in his return back also / debut. So little bonus episode here for this one. I forgot to set this in 4v4, so we'll get to that fatal 4 match coming up. We'll start with our first official match here. I want to showcase a little bit of a preview of what's going to happen. But yeah, there you go. Gets that solid 2-0 win. As we get nice way to see him back on the show. Like I said before, we definitely have Axel Stone. Of course, Mina, but I believe she's out with an injury. So definitely interesting to watch. Yeah, there you go. Very interesting set here. Crashman indeed takes that big old set to start off the show. Nice to see him back on the blue brand again. Especially now we have Shadow Man. We also picked up Shadow Man from that. Picked up Shadow Man. I see Shadow Man in the house. Naruto, Kakashi, Hatake, Sasuke is back. And Bowser Jr. Remember, Pierre's no longer the champion, so Bowser can go after that title now. Possibly. Or Junior, really, but we'll get to that. To our first. Speaking of Pierre, he's going to be up next. So we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that match right away. So we have our... We're not going to have our Fatal 4 match just yet. No, we're not ready yet. We'll wait till after the Cruiserweight title match, and we'll talk about some trade deadline updates coming up. Let's get to our first match. Our first official match here. Dan Hibiki. Where's Dan Hibiki? There you are. And then versus Pierre Montiero. Alright, where is it? Pierre. Where's Pierre? Ooh. What's going on over there? Either hospital's calling? Someone's in trouble today. Ugh. No! Curse you, police. Curse you, sirens. Curse you, I say. Where is it, where's Pierre? Where's that? There he is. Well, Dan Hibiki and Pierre get set for action here for this edition of SmackDown. Well, let's just start off with this. Dan Hibiki indeed also did had a chance to call out on Pierre. Unfortunately, there was no promo. The editors kind of like missed on the promo, but Dan Hibiki pretty much, wanted another chance against Pierre, since if you saw last few episodes on SmackDown, we know that Dan almost won that Cruiserweight belt when Pierre was champion. I believe, by the way, someone asked me about Pierre as a Cruiserweight champion. I believe he's a 5-time Cruiserweight champion, I believe. I want to recall that 4 or 5 times as a Cruiserweight champion for Pierre. But now the ex-champion looking forward to try to get his revenge back. But meanwhile, Dan Hibiki has been on a big thorn in Pierre's side. Could this be Dan Hibiki's retribution? Did he call up Pierre too early? Well, because I believe No Way Out's coming up soon, actually. So that's gonna be No Way Out is our next event. This will be our last event of for our season here on the Blue brand. We get set here in the ringside, and let's get on with it. Dan and Pierre. This will be their second rematch. How about the performance by Dan Hibiki though at Armageddon? We saw what Dan and Dr. Dark could pretty get the job done, but D-Dark was just a little bit much better than right now. Dan Hibiki is working really well. Trying to stay all focused here, trying to get his revenge against the former Cruiserweight champion in a big big old Hibiki combination. I couldn't find my words here. It was so fast. Oh! Big shorty upper. And Dan Hibiki gets that round 1. Good lord. Just utter fashion. Pure revenge here. Retribution time for Hibiki. But a nice Hurricane Rana there by Pierre to start round 2. Both gentlemen. Looks like Pierre already took the challenge already, so here we are. So big old jump kicks here. Oh, and a Z slash connecting there. Good job there. Oh! Nice jump double sledge here. And a Hurricane Rana for pleasures. As Dan gets floored with a Hurricane Rana. Pierre takes round 2, and we go to our first round 3 already. Damn, we're just getting started here, everybody. Golly. Goodness, we're just getting started here. Oh! Big roast spin there. And now the Thunder Driver, but there's nobody there. Dan Hibiki with a big short, but there's nobody there either. Gets caught into Hurricane Rana. And now the big shoulder tackle. And then the Hurricane Rana for pleasures. And now again, the big rose. Oh, this might be a little too much. Yeah, that will do it. The slash bonks him right in the chest. And au revoir, indeed. Also, by the way, Pierre got a huge upgrade too, so he got a nice little upgrade for himself. Montiero takes it 2-0, just like that. Oh, sorry, 2-1. I almost forgot about the round 3. but I was just mesmerized by the performance by the former champion. But just like that, utter dominance. Pierre just shutting away Dan's chances of retribution, but it comes to a complete stop, or a complete halt, I should say. Damn, that's gotta suck. That's gotta suck right there, bro. Oh my gosh. How could you not? How could you not like Pierre's offense? So quick and so smooth. But I don't like, even though I don't like Dan's chances of winning that match, but I don't know what Dan was thinking though. Just got caught into the wrong place at the wrong time. Dan did call out Pierre, but it was nobody there, honestly. It was nothing really has changed really in that matter, unfortunately. But a pretty intense. We at least got a round 3 in our hands, so an intense cruiserweight action here for both guys. A pretty good effort though, I gotta say. Good job by both Pierre and Dan trying to do something interesting, but it didn't matter. The former 5-time cruiserweight champion making some big waves now, but will he jump over to the mid card or possibly move over to the main event picture? He's been in the main event scene for a little bit. He's raising some good eyebrows from the viewers, so it looks like to me we're going to be seeing that happening. So I think maybe we'll see Pierre as a future, possible future mid-card or even a future world champion, in my opinion. But he's very impressive, whether you like it or not. Just interesting enough for both gentlemen. Good try though. An effort by Dan to try to at least get a flawless first. I think it was a damn near flawless though. Yeah, I mean, I agree. He has nothing to be ashamed of for tonight. He has nothing to be ashamed of. I just think Dan is just Pierre's offense, and plus he got a huge upgrade too. Recently, so it's gonna be interesting now. Pierre will be mostly looking forward to just get a shot with a title at some point. Try to regain back his cruiserweight belt, or possibly move up to the main event picture. Be a heavyweight, but he's mostly still he's still got the cruiserweight body, so it's probably the most underdog of all the heavyweights here. But that's probably one of our best guys for the cruiserweights. That's what's so fun to watch on SmackDown. The cruiserweights, so fun to watch every single time. That's what's so improving on this show. That's what the fans love to see right here is the cruiserweight division. Such all these lightweights and cruiserweights so unorthodox, so fun to watch. We saw a lot of quickness we saw the head scissors, the Hurricane Ranas, the Shoryukens, uppercuts everywhere. That's what's all about here on this show. That I think fans continue to enjoy it even further. The home of the cruiserweights. And speaking of cruiserweights, guys, how about Sonic versus Crono for that cruiserweight championship? That's going to come up a little bit later. Actually, that's going to come up next. Actually, we're going to take a little break. We'll be back in a moment. Let's get ready. Let's jump to our first break here and move on forward. I also need to fix these cards here. But we'll be back in a moment. We're going to jump right into for our first title match of the evening. I believe it's the only title match of the evening, actually. All the champions are successful. We're going to see it happening here. We'll be back in a moment as we move on to the third match technically a third match of the evening, and then we'll get to our title match, and we move on to 4v4 territory. But it's going to be a fatal 4-way match for the next contenders for those tag team titles. Yes, we have brand new tag team champions at Armageddon within Reaper and Wraith, who won the tournament and the titles. So they doubled down. They got a chance to win the jackpot. So that's what's all about there on this scene. It's of course the home of the Mario Brothers, Homer and Peter, Tails and Knuckles, Deadpool and Cable, the self-proclaimed, quote-unquote self-proclaimed, best tag team on SmackDown, quote-unquote, which I call massive bullshit. But up next, it is indeed for that Cruiserweight belt. It's on the line. Sonic, Crono, best luck to both of you gentlemen. Let the games begin.
Tearing up the streets. Yo, street breeze.
Oh yeah, get ready for it. It's time for the Cruiserweight title match on the line. That fits for that Cruiserweight belt. The Cruiserweight Championship is on the line. Let's get ready for it. How about Crono, the champion, was successful becoming the new Cruiserweight champion against Pierre, who won the one who was responsible for taking that title against Pierre. I know Pierre is somewhere just like hopefully gets a rematch for that title at some point in the future. Unfortunately, he's got to deal with Hibiki, for a little bit. But meanwhile, we're now set. It's for that title. Sonic, who of course won that Fatal 4-Way match a few episodes ago on SmackDown and earned the right to rejoin back as a Cruiserweight number one contender for our beloved Cruiserweight Championship belt. I wish I could show the graphic here, but unfortunately, I can't really do it, and not that much of an editor. Only a 3D graphic designer, but still. Here we are. Now we get to our bigger fish to fry. About especially these two top cruiserweights who've been looking forward to Fasting Alive on SmackDown today. I probably get that nickname to Sonic, of course. He is the Fasting Alive on SmackDown right now. But Crono has been really efficient. Those attacks have been pretty brutal ever since he became the new champion. So we'll see what the champion brings to the table. He's been on a roll. Especially ever since he got a new upgrade, and he looks pretty damn good. Especially his other buddies didn't really do much at all back in the old days. As last time I checked, I know there was two characters were featured that didn't really get much AI or back then. I think it was the NXT or whatever. What's his name? Magnus. I probably don't remember the name though. But anyhow. Let's jump right into it. Actually, we actually do have the Mushroom Kingdom stage, so we're in Peach's Castle, since this is mostly taking place mainly in Peach's Castle. Let me get that out of the way here. Alright, here we go. For the belt, for the Cruiserweight Championship, it's on the line. Two fast cruiserweights. Two pixelated superstars. Chrono Trigger Super Nintendo versus Sega Genesis. Here we go. Let's get started. Sonic, the next flash kick to begin second chance. And now we begin out the epic quest. Sonic again. Oh! Big old flash kick there. And Sonic right now trying to regain. I believe this will be Sonic's next chance to be. He'll be possibly becoming if he does win this. I believe he becomes a four-time cruiserweight champion, tying Bowser Jr.'s record. If he does successfully win this championship here. Charge. Oh! Huge dodge by Sonic, avoiding that fire blast. Now for the thunder attack, but not going to do much at all. Sonic is too damn fast. Outspeeding Crono here. Oh, he got caught! But a flash kick to settle things off. Good block by Crono. But a huge flash kick to seal the deal. All over the champ. And Sonic takes that cruiserweight round 1 win. Holding on for dear life. And now, Crono's in a lot of trouble right now. He doesn't want to try to force a 3. He might be in deep trouble. He's got to ground Sonic as much as possible. But a big homing attack there. Goodness gracious. Oh, and a flash kick. Old gentleman charging up here. Here it is. But no, Sonic again. That wing around is so powerful. And then a flash kick again. And he's going for the ultimate. Big gigantic burst. That AoE damage doing some good damage. But Sonic on the other hand, Sonic says no, not getting him just yet. But it gets eat this flash kick. And Sonic inches away from reaching that cruiserweight title. Blue tornado combo connecting. The blast away blue tornado. And a big explosive to add measures. That will do it. Sonic becoming a 4-time cruiserweight champion. He takes the belt. New champ crowned right here on Mugen SmackDown. Oh my goodness. How about Sonic, baby? He takes the gold again 4 times now. He's a cruiserweight champion. And we just saw weeks removed from Armageddon, and here's Sonic now this time stealing the gold. Grabbing that gold and gets the cruiserweight title victory. Now getting it for the 4th time, tying Bowser Jr.'s record for many times he's been a cruiserweight champion. So now it looks like Sonic and Jr. are tied up for most wins and most title victories underneath the cruiserweight in its name. There you have it, 2-0 meltdown. Just like that. That will seal the deal. Oh my gosh. How could you not? The fastest thing alive, still got it. Outspeeding Crono. We just saw Crono beating Pierre, and Pierre lost to Crono? Man, that's gonna be brutal. But there you have it. Awesome victory. And congrats to Sonic. He earned that right. Now back at the Cruisers division. Of course, we saw that happening. With Sonic trying to decide which he wanted to go to, which path's gonna take. Is it gonna go to a spot where he needs to be back in the cruiserweights? Will it be a main event star? Will he go to I think he talked about going over to ECW or Raw, to fight Mega Man EXE. That's kind of a strange comment, but okay. Yeah, but I think Sonic decided to stay in the cruiserweights. I think that's where he was first started here. He's a small guy. Sonic is a small guy, a small dude. He's been doing well. I think honestly he's been our best, probably most popular guy so far on this roster right now. There you have it, 2-0 win. Big congrats to Sonic becoming the new champion. Much respect to the Blue Hedgehog, does business once again. Apparently he's a huge fan of our show, which is great to see. He's always in the comments section or in the chat, so good to see him, do well and make business for SmackDown, and hopefully that should really raise some eyebrows for our viewers here. Let's see how that's how the cookie crumbles, man. Good job by Crono defending the title, but Sonic was just a lot better, honestly. Sonic came up on top, and I mean, did you see that block though? We saw that was a good defensive play. Both guys had some good defenses. I mean, Sonic was attempting a 450 splash, but Crono somehow blocked it. It just blocked the 450. That was very genius play, and I think Sonic, Crono was going for a big fire blast, and Sonic just his speed went out of the way. It was just absolutely incredible. Both cruiserweights did a great job. They're so fast and furious, but no one is faster than the Blue Hedgehog himself. And like Sonic even said too, that's a fact. I agree with that. No doubt about it. Yes. Oh, nice one is to have, ironically, on a Mario Day. Especially in the Mushroom Kingdom. That's kind of an awkward moment where, like, oh yeah, Sonic's in the Mushroom Kingdom now. But I mean, I'm sure he's respected by everybody else here in the Mushroom Kingdom. Alright. We'll get to our big Fatal 4 match now. I mean, we're going to jump to our next break. We're going to just move on to 4v4 territory. But we have a Fatal 4 match. It is a 4-team matchup. So speaking of the Mushroom Kingdom, the Mario Brothers are indeed in action. Homer and Peter, Deadpool and Cable, Tails and Knuckles. Of course, we also see a little bit more Team Sonic action, and we know Tails and Knuckles trying to go after the tag team titles as well too. They look pretty good. They actually according to the rankings here, they're on that top spot right now for like 4v4, which is interesting. But right now, since they're doing individual stuff, Tails and Knuckles, since Sonic is the new Cruiserweight champion, we can see Amy Rose possibly going into the GPX Women's television pretty soon. That could be like a first, and then hopefully by Tails and Knuckles, they can win the tag titles. So maybe we can see all of Team Sonic win some gold at the end of the day. You never know. You never know these days. But I like it though. It's just a very fascinating approach right here on Matt's Mugen SmackDown. I'm gonna rematch against champions this time very soon if I don't lose face Camp Masters or host clash. But yeah, you're tied up with Bass Jr. apparently. So Sonic is indeed tied with Bass Jr. for most wins. Pierre still has the long-time record for 5-time. If you want to be technical with the whole Cruiserweight division, yeah, Chavo Guerrero has the best record for 6 times as a Cruiserweight champion. So honestly, though, that's probably the all-time record so far for the most Cruiserweight title victories earned, or most title belts earned for any Cruiserweight. But anyhow, we're gonna move on forward. Let's get to our big Fatal 4 match that's coming up next. All 4 teams look excited, and especially it's a homecoming for the Mario Brothers here. Especially it's on a late Mario Day, and of course we have No Way Out heading into next Sunday will be No Way Out, just 10 nights away from the pay-per-view. Check us out, and we'll be back in a moment. 4 teams looking good. Who will become the number 1 contender? Who will face Reaper, the undefeated Reaper and Wraith after doubling down at Armageddon? It's all the action's going to start here in just a bit. Stay tuned. Oh yeah, we are settled in for another treat. Fatal, you guys ready for some Fatal 4 action? 4 teams are in it to win it. We saw Armageddon. Homer and Peter were the former champions, but they will probably get another shot. Try to defend their contendership because they're still in number 1 on the ranks in the tag division. We need to find out who's going to join Reaper and Wraith, the new champions who were successful once again. 4 out of 5 championships were switched that changed hands at Armageddon. Now we get to see who's going to join them on their quest for the more contendership. Now, of course, obviously, if you guys know Fatal 4 match rules or how it goes, here's how it works. 4 teams will start off here at the same time, tornado style. It will go from 4 to 2 teams, 4 teams to 2 teams, and we'll move on forward, and we'll see if we'll probably go 3 rounds. If it does go shorter, the one team on the other side goes down, then the other side will, will probably be much shorter. But we'll do it. We'll add some more time. We're gonna add more time in a little bit and just get started with our first of the matches here. Hello, first-time viewers for this. Can't wait to see all the action here. Well, welcome, Black Star. Welcome aboard, man. Welcome, bro. Welcome. So, all 4 teams pretty excited enough. We're going to get things started as we approach into the first set of for all 4 teams here. Knuckles and Tails, Homer and Peter, the former champions. And speaking of homecoming, the Mario Brothers are back home in the Mushroom Kingdom. The Mario Brothers are back. It looks like Bowser's back and Peach is back. Everyone else is all settled in. And then we get to Deadpool and Cable on the other side. The self-proclaimed best tag team on SmackDown, which I disagree with that statement. But that's their opinion. Let's get started. Here we go. So you're new to the channel, thank you very much for joining. If you guys can, leave a like on this video, if you guys are on the stream / video. A lot of teams overall. A lot of hilarity, a lot of comedy with animation stuff. This is gonna be an insane, pretty insane matchup. Tails doing the town. And that's like Cable with a big cable gun, or a plasma gun, looks like it. So teams are gonna rotate around here. Let's see how things look out. We'll take multiple breaks here. This one. This will be a very insane, impactful Fatal 4 matchup. Good old stuff here. Oh! Looks like Mario going to town with some big old punches and some big fireball spams. Looks like Homer this combos. This is a very chaotic Fatal 4 openings up here, man. Holy smokes! And actually Homer going to... Something's going down above us for some reason. I have no idea. Is that an easy gun? Oh, that's the magical cannon that won the tag toss. Oh my god! Holy shit! Sorry, I'm still kind of sick. I can't really yell that much. That's what won the tag titles in the first place by Homer's this magical gun, or the Maho gun. Some kind of. I was so confused on that when I first saw that. And now Mario, it's hammer time. Going for the hammer. Classic going on Donkey Kong style. That's insane. Now cutting time. A little bit of cutting time action. And a super reverse combo by Homer. Both teams here. Both respectable teams. Bombs by Tails. Followed by the super fist combo. Just biting away in the chest of Deadpool. Now, Luigi with a big super ground pound. Big corner uppercut, huge corner uppercut by Luigi. And Peter's down and out. Deadpool's missing his Katana Ramas. Oh, telekinetic force field. Oh, baby. And it's like Nelson from behind. Just... Deadpool, it's okay, calm down. It's only... I forgot, this is round 3. I didn't even realize we were going to round 3. My bad, y'all. My bad. Jesus. This is gonna be... What was this, like 2 round 3s we've had so far? Absolute destruction. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Good Lord almighty. Homer again. Now the quick uppercuts. Oh, boy. That's gotta hurt. Bombs there. Now Peter going for the beer. Just barfing all over the Mario Brothers here. And Deadpool. Tails biplane, nobody home there. Quinn uppercut by Mario. And now Tails another biplane special. And now Peter, steroid abuse. Going steroid man, I think he missed. Oh no, he got cable. So much chaos going around all at once. Holy smokes. Mercy me. Oh my goodness. And now, Fire Blast! Mario going all Infernal Rage now. I believe Peter's out. Deadpool's down. Cable's down. And now, he's invincible. Luigi. Luigi going for the invincible power start. We're down to Tails and Luigi. And is that in a Homer? What the hell? Wait, is that in a... What the hell? That's a Homer. That's another Homer. This is Shades of Death battle here. Luigi and Tails had their history together with those. Oh, Tails with a clutch bomb from behind. After the biplane special, Tails clutches it up to start off this fatal 4-way. And remember, this match is not over yet. We're going to rotate the teams now and see which teams will make. This has been a wild. I told you this has been a wild fatal 4-way match. Holy fucking crap. Unbelievable action. My god, what action on SmackDown. Goodness gracious. That's how wild these 4-ways are, man. But this is only the beginning of the fatal 4. We got more to come. Don't worry about it. Let's jump right into it, hopefully. When we come back. Boy, I need some more refreshments after this. Might have to refresh my water here, because, golly, this is going to be wild. This is going to be real good, man. I'll tell you what, this will be a real good 4-way match. Everything was just going insane. Bombs, we saw power stars, weapons being used. Deadpool and Cable, Katana Ramas, grenades, everywhere else. What more could you ask for? And then we saw a little bit of Luigi versus Tails in that death battle. That's a good little callback to the death battle they had. Thanks, Screw Attack. Alright, we got more stuff on the way. Coming up, we're not done yet. We have a little bit more Fatal 4 action coming up. But Tails with a clutch one to open up this round here in his Fatal 4. So still to come. Hope you guys are ready for more Fatal 4 actions coming up next. Stay tuned. Still got more Fatal 4 action here, right here. Oh boy, we're back, and looks like, to me, teams are rotated, of course. Let's jump right into it. 4 teams, just getting started, just duels. People just missed out on a pretty solid Cruiserweight title match. We know Sonic is now the new Cruiserweight champion. Now we'll possibly see maybe a new team possibly make way into the number one contendership again. What? Peter. No way was there. Was that a... Peter, what were you doing? Okay. Anyway. Looks like Tails going for a platform shot connecting. And now for the biplane special by Tails. So this will be elimination. This will be elimination round. So what these 2 teams will be eliminated. We'll be down to the final 2 teams in the final round. And now Homer going for that big drunken elbow drop. Swiftest elbow drop connecting on the guidelines. And now again, going for one more time. Onto Knuckles. Big elbow drop. Big ol' animation domination. People's out. Oh, Jesus. Was that a clone Homer again? Is Homer cloning himself now? Did I just see? I just saw Homer again cloning himself. Homer again. See this combos. And again, elbow drop again, right to Luigi. As we get round 2, it looks like Nintendo and Sega looking forward to try to eliminate. Try to go for the final 2, form an alliance here. Poseidon's riding him into the big old cable gun. Big fireball spam, and now here it is again, border bombs. And then here's the biplane, but it's caught. Tails gets caught. It's an elbow drop. Big old people's elbow. And now for the plasma shot there by Tails, and again Homer. Those super combos, do the amount of damage. And now Tails could face elimination right now. He could be eliminated, but let's say he forces a 3 here from your side. So close so far. Knuckles and Mario are a lot of trouble right now. Big ol' fireball. Knuckles trying to go for a fireball, but it's not working. This is down the cable Homer. I like how it's all just 14 different. Oh! Hyper Viper Beam! Into the big Princess Fine special. Homer has a lot of magical girls in his disposal here, summoning the magical girls. You just saw Princess Fine. One of the magical girl in the Wii series. And now we go to our third round 3 now. Holy crapola. And again, Tails the big old biplane, and Homer with the elbow drop. People's elbow coming up. Boom! Right to Knuckles. And oh no, Homer with the beer. Homer's drunk now, drunk with power. Oh baby. And now cutting time to all 4 gentlemen on the right side. Good, nice execution there. All 4 teams doing an outstanding job. Full speed spam. Drunken elbows. Just to the fist. And now Homer with the big steroid abuse. A big fire uppercut here by Knuckles. Into the anal torch. Huge anal torch by Pierre. Yes, that's what the move is called. Apparently it's called the anal torch. I looked it up. And now for the bombs. And I was like trying to summon a Peach, but nobody there. Just like that. And it looks like Tails, Knuckles, and Mario. Tails, Knuckles, and the Mario Brothers get the job done. 2-1. They sealed the deal. Holy crap! What a just 2 back-to-back round 3s in this Fatal 4 match alone. Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. Holy shit! Oh my god! You talk about offense being delivered. It was just out of control offense in these Fatal 4 matches. Just incredible action so far. But yeah, you gotta give up to all 4 teams. Unfortunately for Homer and Pierre, they're eliminated, and the same goes to Deadpool and Cable. They are eliminated. We're down to it's either gonna be Mario Brothers or gonna be Tails and Knuckles get that contendership. I'm sure the Gothic team of Reaper and Wraith are looking on in this one, since they are the defending tag team champions, the Crusader tag team champs to be exact. But how about it? Just absolutely unholy offense from all four teams. Really, just a big plethora of all attacks being spammed out. It's just incredible. How could you not? This should be like going up to like a few likes here. If this doesn't, I swear to God. Oh my goodness. And give it up, man. Let's give a round of applause, guys. Hell of a performance by all four teams. Jesus Christ Almighty. So far, so good. This was still not done. We still got the last two teams left now. It's either gonna be Tails and Knuckles. We could be seeing Team Sonic go 2 for 2 right here on this stream, or possibly gonna be seeing Mario Bros get the victory and try to get those tag titles. We already know Luigi is a former Crusader tag team champion too. That's one of the best parts about this team. Luigi already had that experience with him and Naruto. One of the most unusual tag team, but they won the tag titles in the first place. But here they are now again. This time now with the Mario Brothers back together again. You got a former Mugen champion, and plus you got a former tag team champion from both brothers here. The Plumbers could do it, especially they have a new movie coming out, and they have a theme park, and they can become no more contenders right here on SmackDown. It's coming up. Stick around. We got another case of breaks coming up. It's coming. The final two teams will be featured after this. we're down to 2 teams left. We just saw just joining in right now. As we were down to 4 with Deadpool and Cable, Homer and Peter with Animation Domination. The Mario Brothers and Knuckles and Tails of Team Sonic, all trying to get a spot for those tag titles. The Crusader tag team titles will be on the line at No Way Out. That's coming up on our next event. That's to be taking place over there. Now, with Mario and Luigi on the other side, Knuckles and Tails on the other side now, it's basically just battle of the homecoming with Mario and Luigi. But will Knuckles and Tails spoil that night with the Mario Bros? Will the Mario Bros try to win, not only getting also getting a movie spot, their movie coming out, and plus also their theme park being released? Will they also get a spot at the contenders for the tag titles? Maybe we'll see tag team champions once again for Luigi, and this time Mario being a first timer as the tag team champion. The Brooklyn Ballers got a lot of work to do. Try to ground Tails and Knuckles here. The technicality and the power game by both Sonic's best buddies, but the heroes gotta do hero stuff right now. As we get things started here, let's head back to the castle and see what we have in store. Both teams deserve an opportunity. Who will become victorious right here? Alright, both teams are ready? Here we go. Get things started. Tails with the plasma shot to begin first blow, the big gun. And now Tails with the biplane special. Go for that tornado special. Same again. Try to line that tornado too. And now with Mario. The quickness of Mario right now, but the Knuckles and Tails, there's a little speed within themselves too right now. That smashed up offense by both brothers now. Both plumbers got a chance. Hammer time! Yuuki just giving Mario use that hammer to block that boulder of rocket that Knuckles summoned, and Knuckles down and out. The huge brother-like teamwork. Grounding Tails, and just like that, the Mario Bros just clutch up in round 1, but showing that epic isolation and double team teamwork. That's a very smart and tag team stuff right here. Especially double matches like this. Isolate your opponent here, and now Tails the power shot, but he's trying to block. Yeah, big diving headbutt by Luigi at side B. Now, the double team begins, but now Tails escapes with a big biplane special. The brothers trying to force round 3 right now. Huge uppercuts. There's a double team again. The bros are so close. We've never tried to force a consecutive round 3. We see all these teams that just force round 3s. Both third times a charm. But Mario on the attack. Look at both Brooklyn Brawlers absolutely destroying opposite Tails with the biplane special by Tails. Uh-oh, and again, the biplane special. Tails trying to clutch Mario's down. But Luigi with the quickness, the uppercut, the win. Luigi clutches it up this time. We saw Tails do it earlier, but now it's Luigi gets the counter with a huge uppercut. And the Brooklyn Brawlers do it. They are now #1 contenders for the tag titles. That's how you do it right there. Good old, especially defending your home turf in the Mushroom Kingdom. How about the Mario Brothers now #1 contenders for those tag titles? And the Brooklyn Brawlers are going to No Way Out for the championship gold. The Crusader tag team titles will take place at No Way Out for sure. It's official now. I'm going to book that match for sure. It's the Mario Brothers versus Reaper and Wraith for the tag titles. That should be real. I mean, it's going to be a clean sweeper. But Reaper and Wraith Reaper from Overwatch has been quite dominant. We know that for a fact. But now you got Wraith, and you got to take care of Wraith first and get rid of Reaper. I mean, how much you going to isolate your opponent? It could have been a good round 3 too. We could have saw 3 consecutive in this Fatal 4 match alone, but a great matchup for sure. Absolutely a great match. I cannot believe my eyes, but how about the Mario Brothers returning their first night back on SmackDown, and here we are. Just what a huge finish in this Fatal 4 match alone. That's saying a lot of things, man. That's a big win. And this is Mario Bros. First night back on SmackDown. Now they're contenders for the tag titles in their home turf. So there you have it. Absolute destruction. And well played from all 4 teams. Gotta give up to all 4 teams. Put up a hell of a job in their performance. I mean, what a great showcase that all 4 teams had. But we know the truth, and it's official that we see both brothers, and we'll see Reaper and Wraith, this Gothic team, versus the Mushroom Kingdom's defenders, known as Mario and Luigi, are set for the gold at No Way Out. That will be taking place in April, so that's coming up soon as we get ready for our April event. Pretty damn soon, mostly around April 9th, April 2nd, because it will be our time to shine. That's actually WrestleMania territory, so let's see if that will work out. No problem with that. Unfortunately, I'm not going to Mania, sadly. I'll probably be watching it. I mean, Luigi got his redemption against Tails. At least he had to get the win over Tails. You have to be some of the clutch from Tails earlier, but Luigi said, "Nope, I'm gonna match that," and revenge from Death Battle. So there you go. A noble effort by both teams, and all 4 teams put up a great effort too. We saw a lot of action. All of them put some great effort all alone. So no doubt, gonna be an epic finish. So I had no problem with that whatsoever. Hell of a four-way matchup. What an incredible night so far. Alright. With that out of the way, let me just mark this in. The Mario Bros are punched in. They're ready to go. So they get the job done. They get the huge win, and we'll see how the Bros take care of business in No Way Out. Alright, well, we can take a break off for the matches for a second, because there is also, I think I already mentioned the trade deadline updates, but here's some more updates also got featured on here. Meanwhile, although I did manage to pick up a new team, I think you guys saw on SmackDown, I picked up a few new Cruiserweights. That brings in the old classics of Nunzio, bringing some good old Nunzio in the spot. According, also got a list. Let's just take a look at the roster right now. So here's the other 2 I talked about earlier. Blaze for the Axel Stone coming from AB Mugen Raw. Ratings. Also Sonya Cage is back. I should mention Sonya Cage is back from that long injury. She's also returning back with her daughter Cassie. So Cassie had some struggles. So maybe we'll see Sonya and bring back the vintage Sonya Blade that she was. She's also got Raiden in the mix now. And what's cool, if you guys remember Dimension X, Shredder and Krang, look what they got. But as backup, I also picked up from the trade deadline, Bebop and Rocksteady. If you remember over there on Extreme Saturday, on AB's channel, then Bebop and Rocksteady are now part of the SmackDown brand. So this will be coming up. So we'll do want to talk about the trade deadline updates. So we got a few new people joining. We did lose a few people already, from that whole for the past couple weeks. The deadline has started since January all the way up to March, which is March 8th was indeed the finale of the deadline, and we got some pretty good trades. We also got some good major pickups real soon. As you saw Crashman earlier, he made a good first impression. Try to open up the show strong. Some good old Cruiserweight action. People on Roxy look pretty good. There's a few glitches here and there, but look pretty exciting to me. Looking pretty damn good. So we'll see what they can do. And also, not only that, Captain Falcon and Link from ECW 2, they're also sent here on like I also mentioned earlier, they're also have been traded to SmackDown. So they'll be making their first impressions come up a little bit. Actually, they'll be next, actually. So they're going to be coming up next right after this deadline update. And this also just results from the trade deadline. Meanwhile, Naruto and Sasuke are also back. They'll be facing Link and Falcon pretty soon. That's that team that's playing with the mean team. Everyone's been a big fan of that Link and Falcon team that I've heard of people are talking about it. So that'd be pretty exciting. And then of course, Bowser Jr. returning back. How about the Undertaker? That's right. I brought in some little bit of assistance here. Brought some backup, bringing back the dead man. He's coming alive. The Undertaker's coming. Run for your lives, everybody. The Undertaker's coming up. I believe Emmy also picked up. I forgot to mention that one. Oh yeah, actually. Also, Sailor Moon has Chibi Moon now. Pretty damn cool. And bringing in Poison and Roxy. Final Fight's biggest street thugs, the roughnecks of the bunch. As these beauties looking forward to trying to make their name for themselves. They actually were here on SmackDown years ago, but since they did a lot of training over there on the Extreme brand with Chun-Li, now they're back here on the SmackDown brand. So give them a nice little welcome back. And I believe, I'm trying to think if there's anything else we also picked up. Oh yeah, we got Kakashi. We also picked and welcome back Sarante. Sarante is back. So we'll see Soul Calibur's final boss taking place. And a new Hulk. Where's Hulk? There he is. Incredible Hulk. He was so close to win that U.S. title from Rock Lee, but it looks like he's trying to get some revenge now. We'll see if Hulk can try to get some revenge at some point in the future. Other than that, we had some fun. We had a lot of fun in the deadline, so we said a few goodbyes to our older talent, so best luck in future endeavors, for sure. Oh yeah, and then plus we saw a debut of Kenzo, one of the youngest ECW champions of all time, at the age of 18. But then we know Kenzo has been on an interesting role, now part of the Cruiserweight division, and in my opinion, a future in the Cruiserweight division. So we're gonna see how that goes. A big star and moving forward. But Kenzo's sake, I think he's got a fighting chance of becoming a huge star in the Cruiserweight division. Especially he's been underneath the shadows of the much bigger talent over there on ECW. But here he is now on SmackDown, so I gotta give praises to Kenzo on his behalf. So it could be interesting to see some old and new faces returning back to SmackDown and part of the trade deadline, and it was completed. We had a lot of fun, a lot of thinking, and to sum it all up, the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, Mr. Here Comes the Pain. So look, got a lot of new people, old and new people joining in on the scene, and also I should mention Nunzio, but Brock Lesnar also coming soon. We saw Lesnar sending a message to the entire locker room. And I believe also last thing I'll say is Greninja and its Sceptile got from the trade and Milotic, a new Pokemon team. Yes, there's also Pokemon as well too in Mugen as well. But Milotic, Sceptile, and Greninja all part of SmackDown from that trade from Raw. Especially well, of course, I believe someone else got. Who was the other person they got in that trade? Who wanted a different character? I'll figure it out later. I'll ask questions later. But there you go. I believe this is all the results from the trade deadline. A nice little welcome to SmackDown. A nice welcome back to all the other ones too. Bebop and Roxy will probably be the most, because we saw Dimension X make their debut a few episodes ago in 4v4. So that'll be a huge success. And I believe and then there's also Asuka, from Mugen Heat down south, and then down south and from Gars with the Kazekage, bringing us Asuka. It's gonna be a huge help to the women's division a little bit, trying to bring some strikes. And there you have it, a solid trade overall. I made some good moves. I think honestly we had some huge wins in this trade deadline. So and that'll be it. No more trades. So we can finally move on, and plus we can finally think of other new stars, and we've also make some new stars proud and solid. So here you go. Your lovable characters joining in. A lot of people we got some pops, of course, with Bebop and Rocksteady. Okay, but we saw them 4v4 earlier, a few weeks ago. So now we'll probably see them a little bit later, maybe for next few episodes. And don't forget, since we hit 70 episodes, by the way, we're also going to reach into the fall episode of Matt's Mugen SmackDown. We're going to reach into our follow. That's going to come up in a few more days. That'll be on Monday. We're not streaming it. Don't worry about it. We're not streaming the Fallout. We don't do that. But mostly bonus ones, bonus packages of some matches will be featured a little bit later. We'll see some of the newcomers joining in. We'll test their mights in Mortal Kombat. So don't worry about it. All right, let's move on to the doubles action as we get to it. Let's get started with our next. This will be our first doubles match of the evening. We have two of them on the package, but bringing back Sasuke and Naruto. They've been missing for a while. They're back in action. Look, they're just some training with Kakashi. Looks like the both Naruto gang are back. And speaking of Devil, we're actually showcase Link and Falcon real quick here. So it's Link and Captain Falcon. A huge coup to SmackDown, in my opinion. And look forward to see what Smash Bros. And Naruto can bring to the table now. By the way, Kenzo is a female. Kenzo's a male. I meant to say male, not female. Yeah, we know Brock Lesnar sending a huge message to everybody else in the SmackDown locker room. So that's going to be an interesting case. And we also got some new cruiserweights joining in. So especially Kenzo could be a future in the cruiser division, and bringing in some heavyweights with Brock Lesnar on the side too. All right, let's focus on the new debut actually and a return for both sides here. Sasuke making their return back. Link and Falcon are making their arrival to SmackDown for the trade, and let's just see what these new boys can do. Shall we? Both fighters look ready to go. Here we go. Let's do this. Ooh. Naruto. Now for a big fireball jutsu. Link and Falcon showing some good damage right now. He's going to screen now. Now Link with the Highland Barrage, but it's good. Be nice point. Naruto is a former tag team champion. Sasuke has not won any gold just yet. There's been many matches for title matches, but has not really yet seen matches. The Phoenix Power Jutsu. And the big Chidori Blade. Big old lightning blade attack by Sasuke. And now for the Chidori Scream. And now Link with the Highland Barrage. But a big water gun special to Link. As both Shinobi back in action on SmackDown. Now it's of course a former double champion, former cruiserweight and tag team champion. And it's a spectacular match and no mercy. Now again, the Mangekyo Sharingan. Haven't seen that in a very long time. Actually, Link with a Highland Barrage attack. Now Link. Chidori Scream now. Sasuke into the Fireball Jutsu. But Link comes with a Highland Barrage on the other side now. Good job there by Link and Falcon. Oh, Rustling Shuriken! You don't see that? That's vintage Naruto, but a big Gamabuta summon does the damage done. Naruto and Sasuke deliver the goods, and they're back, baby. Naruto, again, former Crusader and former Cruiserweight champion, doing one hell of a job, and what a return night with those ninjas back right here on SmackDown as they seal the deal 2-0. Wow. They still got it. Especially these guys are around Hall of Fame status too. They're close, but I don't think I could condone Hall of Famers, honestly. I really didn't really care as much, but Naruto and Sasuke look pretty damn good. So bringing back the classic, those two ninjas back in action, especially Kakashi was one of training both of them. So it's trying to bring back Squad 7 again. All we need is Sakura. And it's all we need. It's just Sakura back, and then we have some interesting compositions for 4v4 possibly. We'll see Squad 7 back together again. We just need Sakura now. Possibly. Maybe the healer. The support for the team. You know? Looks good. Definitely an enjoyable match. Enjoyable victory. So enjoy the victory you can, Narutards. They get the job done, as always. So good to see them back, and a lot of big returns. Mario and Luigi return with the chance to win the tag titles at No Way Out. Their first night back, and they get the job done. Well done, boys. And now Naruto and Sasuke get the job done too. So hey, love to see some big returns back, some big stars, big teams making their way back downtown. And I guess uptown. All right. I do have to go pee, actually. I need to go use the bathroom. However, we'll be back in a moment. We'll take a little break. We'll have our second doubles match of the evening, and we're just going to jump into 3v3. 4v4 again, actually, and we'll move over to our big main event. Still to come is indeed Demitri. Big Bad Blade is back now, but he's also starting from scratch here, moving over to the main event picture, because he is getting sick and tired of all the open challenges. He wants to focus on becoming a champion for who was going to fight Kane, but Bowser, Segalo, Sho-Nuff, and Cloud. Cloud Strife is also in a spot. So surprisingly, Cloud is back, but he also made a statement, of course. Sho-Nuff, who's been so close to getting that spot as this next big star, as one of the heavyweights. It's gonna be interesting moving forward now. Especially Segalo, another guy who's very, very underrated on this roster, in my opinion. Very, very underrated. But we're going to move forward into our next doubles match, though, and that's coming for our big main event. But for now, it is a big six-man battle royal. Who will get that chance? Big old six-pack challenge? Six-pack challenge. Losing it right now. Losing my marbles right now, man. Alright, let's go. And I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in a moment. Let's jump right into it as Blade Games stands by. Take it away, my boy. Alright, I am back. Ooh, sorry, but I had to take a friggin' dump. Jeez, I don't know what I ate. All that sickness I've had. I think all that just came out of my digestive system, actually. To be honest with you. Hey, there's my homeboy AB. Look at that. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream, brother. It's my brother in arms. Alright. Now we hit to our second doubles match of the evening. Sorry it took so long. I don't know what I ate though, man. What was in one of those foods, man, I ate? That was just brutal. It sent me straight to the bathroom. Just like that. Alright. Doubles match number 2 underway. Hey, it's also get to see this power beauty team of Kelly Basinger and Angela Belti. Pretty exciting stuff here. And I guess especially though, we got the lovely goddesses, the beautiful Sophitia and the beautiful Astraea. I haven't really seen them, it's been a while since we've seen the goddesses, but they're tearing it up in 4v4. But they're visiting doubles for a little bit to see what they can do to try to get some wins underneath their belt here, since they're on an interesting roll lately, as a matter of fact. The goddesses look pretty good in 4v4, but let's see what they can do best in doubles and see if they still got it. Especially, you got a lot of beautiful, power and beauty for both teams. Especially that beautiful Heaven's Lost property, Astraea. She's definitely one of my waifus, and Angela Belti's a pretty powerhouse diva too. She's also waifu material too. Someone who's got pretty good strong arms. Those big old waifu, beautiful muscles though. Her chest and biceps though. Alright, well, we know for a fact that these two ladies look pretty good. These 4 ladies and especially these 2 teams are trying to make a name themselves in doubles action. Let's see how this action unfolds. Let's jump right into it. Hope you guys are still alive out there. Heaven's Lost property. As the angels look good, the gods also I like the twin colors here. They're wearing beautiful white, but Kelly and Angela haven't had them in action in a while, so they show a little bit of ring rust here. But Kelly, meanwhile, trying to make it in herself into doubles action. All right, and now Sophitia unleashing a lot of hell right now. Now for the big thunder punch and the huge fire whip combinations. For the big shield into the slash by Astraea. Doing a lot of damage right now. Ooh, look at that. Both ladies pretty evenly matched right now. These two dudes for their first meeting here. Big chest block. She's using her chest as a weapon, but it's not going to help as much. And now with a super chest combo into the big meal kick. But Astraea clutches it up in round 1. And just how much is much more left between the big and beautiful and heavenly Astraea. But now let's go round 2 now. And then also good start after some big slashes. And now a double team. And oh, look at that! Try both into the castle walls here on the outside here. Athenian strike coming up. Using that sword out shield. Sword out shield, actually. Now, what's this? Kelly trying to do something else here. Big spiral, but it's nobody there. Kelly just dances around. And a big slam. Big old slam to Angela. And Kelly about to suffer the demise here by Heaven's Lost property, but a big beam. Spirit away on the beautiful Kelly. Just like that, the goddesses have still got it. They can still hang in doubles action. They did lose in the tournament though, sadly. But especially the power of the gods, indeed, showing that heavenly tag team of both Sophitia and Astraea. They still got it. They take it 2-0 just like that, and that will complete doubles action for today. No more doubles matches after this one, so there you have it. A 2-0 just beatdown. I mean, Kelly and Angel show a little bit more ring rust, but Sophitia and Astraea have proven their point. They just keep raising the stakes a bit higher, raising that value of becoming one of the best teams in 4v4 and in doubles, actually. Good to see them back, though, a little bit, so for this one night only, so they'll be back in 4v4 territory in a little bit when the time comes. But yeah, that's certainly an interesting approach as we will probably move on forward next into our 3v3, or sorry, 4v4, and then we get to our big main event that's coming up next. So stay tuned. Sorry I had to take another break, but we're just mostly going back and forth here in these games here. So pardon me. All right, but anyways, especially the return of the Princess Peach, also coming back to the stands and returning back to our throne in our homeland of the Mushroom Kingdom. Mushroom Kingdom's very own Peach, Vanessa, the champion who was successful defending her GPS women's title. And of course, with a team of Asuna and Yuuki, and of course Samus on the other side here with the pirate Weiss, Schnee, and Jade, the hardcore champion. So battle of the champions on both sides here. We'll see which one will be on top here. Who'll be on the bottom? Kind of kinky, really getting a little kinky right now. All right, let's jump right into the 4v4 territory right after this. Stay tuned. We have another break coming up, and we have our main event dropping in. Super Matthew Bro, part of Blade Games, standing by. Yeah, by the way, I should probably mention that before, the Mario Brothers, of course, all looking forward to get the tag team titles at No Way Out. And of course, we heard also big news: Rock Howard versus Incredible Hulk. That is next week in Columbus, coming up. So we're heading to Columbus, Ohio for SmackDown, and it's gonna be a pretty good main event. With Rock Howard and versus the Incredible Hulk, should be a pretty good main event planned. Winner will face Rock Lee at No Way Out for the U.S. title. Two guys who have fought off in that triple threat, they're gonna fight off again. This time will be Rock Howard, and it will be taking place with the Incredible Hulk next week in Columbus. So, pretty damn cool. I'm down to see that match. Hope you guys are down for that too. And be sure to hit the like button. You guys want to see more of these streams coming up, because we do have a 5-like goal. Every time it's 5 likes, you also get a chance to get a stream for SmackDown. Possibly we'll have a SmackDown season 3 finale, possibly moving forward. I look forward to see that. All right. Now we'll be right back. Let's get started, everybody. Back in action for 4v4 in this case, but it is a 8 Divas tag team matchup. As we get from the left side, Samus, of course I mentioned Samus will be mostly moving forward into the women's division here, for the GPX women's division, home of the Grand Prix Women's Championship. Of course, we know that Vanessa has now hold that title, but it's a big old homecoming for Peach too. The hardcore champion Jade, Weiss, Schnee, who's been up in the ranks so far. Jenet, of course, has been up and down lately on the whole pirate crew thing, and she's also been tearing things up a little bit, actually. But a homecoming for Peach, known as President Peach, which is interesting enough. She's most, I guess, president of some kind of club, I guess. But also that features, I guess, Asuna and Yuuki on the other hand. Those Asuna and Yuuki have also been on an interesting role in 4v4, or sorry, for doubles and 3v3. So we can see them back in action over there for the. Where spot it is a bug on my screen. Try to see if I can get rid of it. If I can get rid of it, actually, there's a little bug on my screen. I'm trying to get it out. I don't know if I can or not. Eventually I'll get that little bugger. Eventually. Hence on eventually. Trying to. Where is that son of a bitch? Come on, you bastard, where are you? Damn it. Oh well. I'll try something else. Maybe probably blow it away. Something like that, I guess. Stupid freaking gnats in the way. Alright. Sorry about that. And then, of course, we got the champion herself, Vanessa. Probably a very interesting, lot of waifus and a lot of full of interests in this eight woman tag here. Let's jump right into it as we will approach ourselves into 4v4 territory. Again, gonna get a little crazy, but you have Team Hardcore champion, and then Asuna looking good in pink hair actually. Here we go. As we get things started, here's a homecoming for Peach here, especially the Mushroom Kingdom. So I'm just trying to sell like Mario games, all the Mario games and all that and such. Glacial Torn again, looks like Peach. And now look at the big old maximum there. Big damage right there from Weiss Schnee. There's a Daisy summon. Nothing summoning coming up here. I believe down goes Yuuki. Down to the hardcore champion. Uh-oh. Ooh! Big swing, another big swing there. That's Weiss trying not to get pinned here. And using Daisy as a shield here. Ooh, look at Weiss Schnee go. And it looks like Vanessa's down and out too. Holy smokes. And here goes Asuna down and out too with her beautiful kimono and her pink hair. And now Peach, using Daisy as a shield, really going Mrs. President.
I am the creme de la creme of Team Ruby.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, Daisy's trying to. You can defend all you want, but it doesn't really matter. We'll get to round number 2. I know for the fact that ooh, plasma shot by big plasma shot, but now it's Zero Suit Samus being revealed. And now the gut punches to Samus. And it was Asuna out. Shield now. There goes Jenet out. Samus already down and out too. This might actually go round 3 as well for the women's spot too. Stupid freaking bugs again. But looks like Weiss Schnee on the attack now. Down to the hardcore champion and the women's champion. Weiss Schnee's been on a tear. being so clutch in round 1. And Vanessa's down! Jade with the kick! And Jade just pinned the GPX Women's Champ. That could have been a round 3 in our hands, but no. Samus, well, I guess Jade and Weiss Schnee getting the job done here. That's a huge win over Vanessa too. That is a big statement right there. Jade just gets a huge win. I guess that's the baddie spoiling the homecoming of Peach, or I guess President Peach, but Daisy just being the security wall, but it doesn't matter. You can shield all you want, but it's not going to matter at all. But goodness gracious, 2-0. I'll just say big storm of 2-0 barrages. How about that absolute destruction here in this one? But that's a shocker right there, especially with the baddies getting the win. So Samus, just led by Samus's team, getting the win over it's proven that the hardcore division is getting a little better than the women's division. Especially now we know that Samus will join the hardcore division. Same goes to Weiss Schnee. But Jade getting a win over the champ, that's a big one for Jade's sake. So there you go. 6 matches down and out now. Now we get to our big main event. Now we get to our huge, big 6-man main event coming up here. It's a 6-way challenge for a spot for who will join Kane, and we know that Kane has earned himself a spot at that weekend. Then he goes cashing his golden ticket for his long golden ticket, and he punched in and got himself a title. He became the new SmackDown Mugen champion. For those who haven't seen it, Armageddon was definitely an interesting show. So we'll probably have some footage over there when we can. But there you go, just like that, a 2-0 finish, and a win over Vanessa as a women's champ is huge. But a big win for Jade here. Got shown some huge momentum. We could see a potential, unification match between both the hardcore championship, or possibly the GPX Women's Championship being decided. That might be an interest for Jade or Weiss Schnee. So you never know. That might be a huge opportunity for Weiss and Jade trying to get the job done here. But what will happen when we come back? Hopefully we'll see our main event happening. This probably our last few breaks, and then we get to our big main event on our side. And yeah, this should be pretty good. A pretty good main event in our hands. This will be a chance to challenge the SmackDown Mugen champion, Kane, who of course who won the belt at Armageddon. It should be pretty damn exciting. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, Tierra Braden joined in. What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream, man. What's up, bro? Welcome. What a nice surprise. Well, so unfortunately we're on break right now, so we'll be on standby for a little bit because we need to get to our main event coming up. And stick around. Blade Game's on standby. yeah, feel the love tonight for our main event. It is our big old 6-way challenge. Could be interesting, everybody. Hope you guys are ready for it. Big beef and motorcycles revving away. Good job, motorcycles. You've been revving away. Good. That's great. But, alright, let's get to our main event here. Our final showdown of our final match of the evening. Sho-Nuff, Bowser, Segalo, Big Bad Blade. Yes, Blade's now in our huge opportunity. He also gathered some huge wins, and he's one of the big. He is undefeated, but can he really get the job done? As trying to survive 5 other guys, and just go out to that the bigger prize is that SmackDown Mugen Championship, which we haven't seen Blade in quite some time as a main event star. But this is his chance now, his road to get there too. Will be interesting. And then Cloud Strife, who's been kind of quiet so far on the other side here. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, we are heading to No Way Out, Tira. That's good. I'm happy you guys are joining in. I believe, yeah, Blaze is doing his own thing over there for Bad Blood and Blaze of Glory. No Way Out will be featured in, supposed to be like April 2nd, I believe. But it is our main event. You're just in time for our main event here. We'll probably recap actually, so I'm sure we're gonna recap the rest of the stuff later on. But we get to our huge one, big action-packed 6 big boys. The big boys come to play. So, Sho-Nuff, Bowser, Segalo, Big Bad Blade, Demitri, Maximum, another guy who's also a former Mugen champion. Out of all the people, we've seen Bowser, of course, who lost his title. Now he's back in the spot anyway. Now he needs to get his opportunity for a chance to get that up, get the spot for the title. Yeah, it's up to you if you want to make a logo. We appreciate that if you want to make a logo for No Way Out. I don't think I ever got like a logo from you, Tira. I don't think I ever did. I didn't make something for AB. Made those logos for AB. This is probably my first one actually. That's pretty cool. I look forward to that actually. Segalo was here, but he's also an HD upgrade. I also kind of update Segalo too. I should have mentioned that earlier in the deadline. He actually was a free agent, surprisingly. Got him as a free agent in that moment though. But yeah, 6 men will meet up here. Yes, it is Segalo. You're right about that. Thought he dead. But anyway, when was the last time he was ever in a match? DK Neo Mega Man found him irrelevant. Well, he is must be a comedic and joke character anyway. But I kind of like him. He's also like a cruiserweight material. Most just all out cruiserweight material, but he's pretty cool. I'll give him that. He's a cool dude. It's just another Rugal edit, but here we are. I mean, actually, we've seen Segalo before on this show, actually. A few episodes, I think, season 1 from the first season, I believe, for Matt's Mugen SmackDown. Back then, when I first got here on the Blue brand. You probably missed out on a whole bunch of. I recommend go watching some of the Segalo matches. There's only made a few appearances, but this roster is pretty big. So, to be fair, there's a lot of characters I'm looking for some more screen time. So I'm trying to balance everybody else out here. But anyhow, enough of the Segalo fandom. Let's get started. This will be the chance to see who will face Kane at No Way Out. Speaking of No Way Out, we already have a chance to see who will face Rock Lee for the U.S. title. That's going to be decided in Columbus next week on SmackDown. Ooh, like in the purple gear here. And now, all big boys and Cloud and Segalo. Let's give Segalo's chance to make a name for himself here. Uh-oh, Converse footprint! So this is a 6-pack challenge. Whoever face Kane and no else. And again, now another Converse. Blade going for some go for that big old armor blast. The Blade might be getting pinned here for the first time here, especially he's on his way now. Bowser, of course, one of the most recent Mugen champions, and now Soviet damage. Good gravy. And that's Blade's first pinfall defeat so far, or first round loss. Surprisingly, we've seen it before. Blade almost losing to Scorpion a few years back when I first got here. Ooh, and a big Converse footprint as this is the first team going up to a good shot here now. Soviet damage coming up here, but a big meteor shot by Cloud. And now another Converse footprint again. Cloud, huge, big old tornado combo before Cloud and Blade. Big leagues now, and there's a Converse footprint right to Cloud, and right into Demitri. And Sho-Nuff asking why is he the meanest of all? You're damn right he is. You're damn right. Sho-Nuff just. Yeah, just Sho-Nuff. I'm looking at the chat, but Sho-Nuff is indeed just pretty broken, but yeah, especially with the Blade getting his first loss, surprising. But it just doesn't really count because it is a 6-way matchup. So we'll see if just especially because Blade hasn't lost in singles competition yet. But so far in the multi-man matches, is the Blade's pretty much Blade's weakness right now. Trying to prove he's the main event star, but those open challenges might be for nothing. We'll see how we're actually gonna rotate the guys around here. So let's see who's gonna make. We'll randomize the list here. Oof. Okay. Oh boy. So remember, especially like I said before, Fatal 4 matches. We're gonna lead up to the next side now. It's gonna be now. We'll see. We're gonna rotate a few people already. Let's get to Big Bad Blade. Blade's going up first. Oh boy. But who's he with though? That's the only question. Okay, so let's Big Blade, Bowser, and Sho-Nuff on the other side here. You bet. And then the other three, so it'll be Segalo, Demitri, and Cloud. Alright. Yeah, this is somewhat an interest here for both sides now. But this is going to be very, very... So that Converse footprint is pretty damn powerful. We've shown up, has tried his best, but in singles competition, he couldn't get the job done though. So.
Do I feel sorry for you?
And now it's gonna be opportunistic here. A lot of big beef.
Wish to fight me now, sucker. But you will. I'm gonna see to that.
Oh baby, here we go. This should be really good. And now possibly we can see a potential. Now the tables are turned now. But it looks like Cloud with a huge start here. Fireball spam to Demitri. Now Dimitri's trying to turn the tables here. Trying to force a 3 here, trying to make a name for himself. Oh, and a Cloud! Huge damage, taking out the former champion. The former Triple Crown champ. And Blade crashed and burned. Look at Cloud go! On the slash! My goodness! Holy smokes!
You should have seen that one coming.
Did Cloud just did the unthinkable? Pinning all 3 guys in round 1? And now the big dual saber slash. Going to town. Yeah, this might be a round 3 for sure. Uh-oh, mirror shot! Doing the amount of damage. And now Bowser. Big grab by Bowser. And now for the big shell shock rapid spin was missed. Blade. And now for the cross cutter kick, but it's countered. Big mirror shot. With a huge swing by Big Bad Blade. And now for the big... Nice uppercut there by Blade. And Demitri down. What's going on? Uh-oh. Did the game crash? Oh, smokes. The game must have crashed. Uh-oh. Word for, that might be bad news, actually. Yeah, I think the game must have crashed. I remember Segalo, he had a feud with Ragnar once. Really? Yeah, how is Ragnar? I haven't really seen Ragnar the Blood Edge in a while. Yeah, I think the game crashed. And we'll probably just take a break here, actually. Let me just load it up again. Yeah, the game must have crashed. Damn, dude. It was just getting good. We could have been round 3, man. Damn, dude. No, that's okay. Damn. Yeah, unfortunately, the game crashed. Jesus. That was... I mean, the match was so powerful. It was just too big. It was a very beefy main event. A lot of beef. The mirror shot from Blade and the Bowser's rapid spin. It did so much damage. Alright, we'll have to try again here. Sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, I think the game must have crashed and caused it, the whole thing the match to freeze. So we have to restart. We have to probably restart from the second. Let's do a second take of this. All 6 men were knocked out, and the game must have crashed in and knocked out all 6 guys here. That's a first. Right, we're gonna probably rotate around. Do this again here. Good old Cloud and Blade. That was a big mishap. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for that one. That was I don't know what the hell just happened. Alright, looks like we're back now. We're back and running again. There we are. That was so freaky. The game must have crashed and knocked all 6 guys. So we're gonna reset the second take of this.
That's nothing.
Oh yeah, there it is, right there. Speaking of Red the Blood. There we go. Well, there goes Red the Blood made his appearance on SmackDown and just gets his ass kicked by Segalo. But to me, oh my mercy me, what in the smokes? Oh gosh, Segalo, you beast! First you killed Red the Blood Edge and now this? Holy shit. Bro. What in the absolute hell did I just witness? Uh-oh. Look at that. Oh, double shockwave and stereo. Goodness gracious. Sho-Nuff and Segalo are nasty. And Bowser with the flame. The big flamethrower. But this is going to be the elimination now. And Blade already down, melted. Poor Cloud. Trying to go by himself, but it's not worth it. It ain't worth anything right now. The big bite and just grabbing the shit out of Cloud. And down he's just tossed outside. Absolute destruction. Sho-Nuff, Segalo, and Bowser. You can possibly see Sho-Nuff for Bowser. We had those two having their feud for a little bit. They'd been on a tear back and forth with their exchange when Bowser was the champion. But now Kane will probably be waiting for his opportunity for the Mugen title. The Mugen Championship will be taking place at No Way Out. But we're down to 3 men who earn that opportunity. So we'll take our next break here. But yeah, we're gonna approach this into that one in just a moment. Jesus, So once again, I do apologize for the game to crash like that. It might have been screwed for Blade. I don't think Blade is ready for. Blade's eliminated already, so it doesn't really count for his loss. But yeah, for Segalo, absolutely. He also got a huge upgrade too. It's been years since we've seen Segalo, but it's nice to see him back. I forgot to mention that he was also being added to the SmackDown locker room. He's pretty damn destructive now. He's been getting much more powerful now. Ever since his last upgrade, his last appearance was back in, I believe, around like 2020. So it's been a little while since we've seen Segalo. He could be a wild card in this main event, in my opinion. I thought Blade was gonna just take the cake, and but I guess he was not ready for another shot for being a spot for the title. I mean, we saw Cloud's big effort before the game crashed, and it just fucked everything else over. But damn, Cloud just we saw Cloud's moveset, just the Omnislash, just absolute destructive forces. I know Cloud got a huge upgrade too, but seeing Cloud in action like that, just once again a big improvement in my opinion. So that is a massive improvement overall. Good gravy, what a moveset for Cloud, and big improvements too. We'll be able to see Cloud in it. I keep sleeping on him, but he's an underrated superstar here too. He could be really interesting moving forward if he does well on the Blue brand. If he keeps beating up on the show. And I guess for Tira, I could probably let them know about our schedule for the SmackDown all lists. We'll probably reveal the calendar, or our calendar, all events we have this year for 2023. So I'm gonna probably reveal that. I'll probably talk to them about it. Maybe after the stream is over, I'll just reveal the list of all the events you can probably do if you're looking to do logos or whatever. But that's what I heard about. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. You do logos. That'll be pretty fun. So that'll be pretty interesting. But yeah, I believe No Way Out is this will be my last show, my last event before the season ends too, from my end, for SmackDown. So we'll probably head to Columbus, not Columbus. I think we're heading to Topeka, Kansas for No Way Out. It's be pretty awesome. Alright, well, we're down to 3 men. Who will get the momentum? Who will become the number 1 contender for that Mugen title? It's all about the momentum now. It's either Bowser, the wild card Segalo, who's been getting a huge rejuvenation, but he seems Mr. Irrelevant, but he's not relevant anymore. Yeah, I agree with you, Miguel. I agree with that. He's not irrelevant anymore. Clearly not. The cross-cutter kicks, the saber, the twin saber slash, he's still got it. He's a very unorthodox character, but he's definitely got some new tricks up his sleeve, and that Soviet damage, just so much damage. I don't know what the hell I just witnessed, but yeah, very, very interesting, because they'll have Sho-Nuff to try to maybe have to calm Segalo down and maybe try to get him out of the way. Where we can see Bowser, the one who really had all those days as champion. Maybe we'll see Segalo and Sho-Nuff team up on the King of All Koopas. So we're gonna figure things out here as we'll march back here in just a moment. Take up this be our final break, possibly our final break, and we can move on and we'll figure out this solution and who will be facing Kane at No Way Out. Stick around, stay tuned. Okay, we are back. It's probably our final commercial break here. Moving on forward now, we're down to 3 men: Segalo, Bowser, the King of all Koopas, and the Master Sho-Nuff in the house. Here we go. It looks like Ragnar's still alive again. No,
This ain't exactly a playground.
This once
That's nothing.
haha, no, it's not. Just kidding. It's Segalo. Just walk in front of the dead Ragnar. And now with the Saber Slash. I mean, honestly, I don't blame Bowser. You gotta calm this guy down. Get him out of the system. They can focus on getting their chances of getting the gold. But look at this, Segalo taking both of them with the big twin Saber Slash. That's one of the training with the Jenet. Oh, big cross cutter kick there into the Jenet side cutter. Another cross kick there. And now Segalo, like I said, he's a huge wild card. What the hell? Oh my God! Oh baby! Segalo just performed a fatality? Bro, are you freaking serious? Yeah, Segalo might win this. He might take both of them out. Good night to both Domination, the King of all Koopas, just like that. We have a new #1 contender, guys. Holy shit. Did you see Bowser get decapitated? In the first round, none less. Bro. Well, we have a new #1 contender and potentially at No Way Out, a new champion could be crowned against Kane. Kane can do fatalities too, but Segalo can do it too, apparently. Holy shit. Okay, well there you go. That is your main event, everybody. Wow. That's your main event for No Way Out. Two broken characters. Kane, we saw Kane just absolutely destroy the living piss out of Bowser. And here we are, Segalo just destroying the competition. This is first night back too. Now back as #1 contender. Are you kidding me? Segalo is a beast, dude. Oh my goodness. Yo, I have nothing else to say, man. What just happened? Did my head just get hit with something? Did I miss something here? Like, what is happening? Chat. What just happened? At least I know we have a #1 contender, but Segalo just took both big guys. Both of them are about maybe 280 to 340 pounds of man meat, ground beef, and just like that, done. Segalo is a beast, bro. Segalo is just disgusting. He is disgusting, dude. Well, we could potentially have a new champ in No Way Out within Segalo, or could we seeing Kane somehow be cheap and just go to town and get the dub in Columbus. Oh, sorry, in Topeka, Kansas. Next week we're heading to Columbus, Ohio for SmackDown, and then we head to Topeka, Kansas for No Way Out. Oh my god. Just absolute murder. And here you are. That's your main event. It's official. Segalo versus Kane. Could we be seeing a new Mugen champion? Just like that, the Kane just cashed in at Armageddon. I mean, it's an only matter of time, though, chat. I'm just beside myself right now. Like, how the hell did Sego just snuck in, just decapitate Bowser, and then somehow got him back in round 2, beat both Sho-Nuff and Bowser, pinning both of them at the same time, and get that shit spot. Dude, this guy he could be a really unstoppable force, but Kane could be out. You have to upgrade Kane and maybe nerf down Sega a little bit better. But any one of those two will be interesting to see it, retain or become a new champ and No Way Out. I think the chat just died for a minute. I don't blame him. I'd be shocked. My jaw is down to the floor right now, bro. I just have no words. I honestly have no words. Absolute no words at all. Well, there you go. That will be your main event, and that will do it. Surprisingly, Segalo, like I said, a lot of surprises in this stream, bar none. I mean, you got. Let's just kind of recap our. Let's just recap and go back and recap and just refresh our mindset a little bit better. All right, let's figure things out first. Let's go back to the beginning. We also had a little bit of a bonus actually with Crash Man. I'm going to write this down too, actually. So we saw Crashman on Mugen SmackDown. Just a bit of a recap here. So write this down. You guys can take some notes here, chat. You guys can. Crashman arriving to SmackDown and the bonus, a little bit of impromptu, get the chat warmed up a little bit, get the crowd riled up a bit. It did help a little bit, but especially Crashman getting the job done, especially in his debut on Mugen SmackDown. The Mario Brothers, of course, won a contendership for the top. Worked real hard. I mean, all 4 teams, like I said, for those people just tuning in right now, we're just recapping the whole thing from top to bottom. The Mario Brothers, of course, earned that number 1 contendership for the tag team titles. They're going to meet Reaper and Wraith at No Way Out in Columbus. So that's going to be, in Topeka, Kansas for No Way Out. It'll be pretty awesome over there. We can't wait for that. So Topeka, Kansas, we're coming to you at No Way Out. But how about the Mario Brothers? They got the job done, become number 1 contenders. They earned that right, defeating Tails, Knuckles, Deadpool, and Cable, and Homer and Pierre, the most recent tag team champions we've had. And now Reaper Wraith, of course, won the titles at Armageddon. And like I said, 4 of the 5 titles have switched hands at Armageddon, which is probably the first time we've seen that since No Mercy of 2021. It was very close. We had some title switches over there too, at No Mercy. Probably one of my favorite games and my favorite shows, of course, for this has been an honor to call No Way Out. And also at No Mercy. Pierre, Montiero, and Hibiki had their classic rematch from their previous cruiser title encounter. Pierre got the win over Hibiki. Team Sonic, of course, getting some interesting jobs done. They almost they almost went 2 for 2 tonight. But Sonic, now the new Cruiserweight champion, making it 4 times. He is now tied Bowser Jr. from most cruiser titles earned here. So Sonic now captures his 4th Cruiserweight championship tonight. Big congrats to Sonic, now the new champion, the new Cruiserweight champion. We also announced some trade deadline updates. Like I said before, we also saw some newcomers joining in from both Raw and ECW and Heat. And now here on the Blue brand, Naruto and Sasuke made their huge triumphant return, spoiling the debut of Captain Falcon and Link, or in this case, Link and Falcon, as some legends have told me about the meme of Link and Falcon. and they just got denied in their debut. The guys still look good in doubles, and a shocking upset, surprisingly, Jade, the hardcore champ, pinning the other the GPX Women's Champion Vanessa, who just got pinned. And then as you just saw, Segalo stole the show and just ripped apart the entire heavyweight division so far. Absolute destruction in this episode alone for Mugen SmackDown, and now we'll do it, everybody. But don't forget, we have also got a SmackDown bonus when we have a Fallout episode of SmackDown. This will be the 7th Fallout that will be featured on Monday coming up. So check that out on Monday. We'll be back probably on Sunday and Monday. We'll probably just gonna do some extra bonus stuff, post some bonus content on there. Some matches that you guys will probably who missed out on a few things. So we'll see how it goes, and yeah, we'll see what the newcomers. This is mostly gonna be an all-out debut for many teams, and we'll see some new changes. Now we have some trades out of the way, and some new features coming up. But a huge win, especially with Jade and Weiss Schnee in the huge win as well too. So we'll see how it plays, and I'm sure Jade will be happy to defend the hardcore title against Weiss Schnee. So that'll be our main event for the Fallout. So maybe we'll see a new hardcore champ crowned over there. And I'm sure Sonic will be able to take all comers, of course, for the Cruiserweight Championship. We're not doing open challenges, so don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted right now. But here we go. That is your big old recap, and that's it. That's it, everybody. That will conclude tonight. I just want to thank everybody else for joining in today, and thank you so much to the producers, and thank you very much to all of our wonderful, lovely chat here tonight. For those who missed the episode, be sure to rewatch the episode if you guys want to in your own time. No need to rush, but I'm sure you guys will be able to recap the episode. And if you guys want to, you guys can rewatch the stream, and make sure you hit that like button and hit that sub button, bro. It's right there. Hit that subscribe button, and of course ring that bell for notifications. And I'll see you guys back here next Friday on SmackDown if I can get lucky enough to be better. I'm right now still feeling sick a little, so I'm a little rusty. Trying to get back to streaming again. But it's good to be back on the other side of things, and let's do it, man. Let's just do it again. Hopefully we can come back at episode 71 in Columbus. We also still, of course, next week. I will say this also. 3 good matches coming up. We have Hulk versus Rock Howard. It'll be a 6-man cruiserweight match. We'll see Sonic, the new champion. We'll see him in action with his good buddy Tails and Knuckles. They'll be back in episode 71 for next week's show. They'll be in a 6-man tag. They'll be taking on of course, especially it's gonna be very interesting, because especially you got the Mario Brothers as well, who need some opportunities. So I think we're bound to see it next week in Columbus. It's Team Sonic versus Team Mario. That should be a pretty good match. How do you think about that one? And we'll see the Mario Bros. Partner. Maybe we'll see. If now will be a 3-on-2 handicap match. So Mario Bros. Will probably look for a partner to build some momentum for their match at No Way Out at April 2nd, which is coming up in Topeka, Kansas. They'll find a partner. We're gonna have a 6-man. We'll have a 6-man tag, and we're gonna have Rock Howard versus the Incredible Hulk. That'll be our main event next week. The winner will face Rock Lee for at No Way Out as well too. So we'll see Rock Howard versus the Incredible Hulk. The new Hulk, a new beginning for him. So this will be a chance to see Hulk can redeem himself and get that U.S. title that he's been wanting so badly. That's coming up, and of course we'll see Weiss Schnee, the hardcore title will be on the line after that Fallout we will have on Monday or Sunday or Monday, depending on how much that will be. That'll be for the hardcore title. We'll see if Jade can survive in the hardcore rules, and we'll have Jade defend the hardcore title on SmackDown next week in Columbus. So that's our show, everybody. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more stuff in the way. For more information, check out my Twitter, and you can also check my Discord. There should be a link in all the stuff in the promos box and the description down below. Again, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let's just keep on going. On the way to let's go to 200 subscribers. Let's see if we can do that. I'm hoping for the case in it, but yeah. From all of our friends here and from Blade Games, my name's Matt. We'll see you guys back here next time, right here on Blade Games. And remember, subscribe to get connected, baby. That's what it's all about. Take care, everybody. Good night. Enjoy yourselves. Have a good weekend. Have a nice and safe weekend. I'll see you guys back here next week in Columbus. Take care. Peace.